Welcome to the Drunkard's Path. I want to thank everybody that left a comment on our last video. That was so kind. And I want to thank all the people that have subscribed to our videos lately on our channel. Thank you very much for your support. That is just so nice to see. We're creating quite a little community, and we definitely appreciate it. So let's get on to the winner of the 2024 Sew and Stitch calendar. Anybody that left a comment was in the running for that. And our winner is Alma Munn 2275. So, Alma Munn, could you please email us at support@drunkardspath.com and we will get this right out to you. We've had a few new things come into the shop recently, so I'm just going to show you what we have to get ready for next month's National Quilters Day, which I think is on the 25th of March, in and around that time. Anyway, we have a little bit of new fabric, so if you wanted to get in on that, I'm going to show you what we have. We have 3 new bolts of Kona solid. So the first one I'm going to show you is called Putty. This is a pretty color. This is Aloe. Third new one is called Sable. I just want to show you the 3 together and how pretty those 3 colors make together. They just would make a really lovely quilt, just those 3. We also have 3 new bolts of the Henry Glass Kim Deal fabric. It's called Quiet Grace, her new fabric collection. This one here is called Aqua Clover Blossom. Yellow Tossed Blossom. This was my favorite that came in, is called Cranberry Tilted Boxes. I love all the Kim Deal lines. The fabrics that we have, they all kind of go together. There is none that don't really match. So have a look on our website and you'll see what a pretty fabrics these are. We also have the Perfect 10 Quilts pattern book came in. So these are layer cake friendly. So they have quilts in here that use the layer cakes, either 1 or 2. They're just so useful, and they have quite a few quilts that you can choose from. You definitely get your money's worth with these books. We have 2 new charts. Cross-stitch charts from Primrose Cottage, and this first one's called Easter Greetings. Easter's coming up, so if you want to grab one of these, this one has a nice finish of a little pillow. And this one is called Hello Spring. It's a very quick stitch, and the colors are definitely spring colors. Now on to what I've been working on lately. Now I just got the quilt that I showed in the last video. I sent it away to the quilters. I sent it off to Wendy Doran, and she quilted this for me. This is the one from the Perfect 5 book, and it's so cute. She did such a wonderful job. There are little daisies, large and small, on this. So I'm going to hold it up. And I'm going to show you the back so you can see the quilting a little better. So it's always nice to get your finally finished project, and I just love this one. I just think it's just so colorful, and I can't wait to give it to my granddaughter. And in keeping up with my blocks, they're not block of the month, but this one was from last year's Riley Blake quilt along. And this particular block is called Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and again it has a kind of a spring theme going to it, and this is my finished block. I think it turned out pretty good, so it'll look when they're all put together in the end, I think it's going to look pretty nice. And I wanted to let people know that are doing the A Quilting Life Sherry McConnell block of the month, which comes out the first Monday of every month. This is the pattern, so you can go on to the Quilting Life website and go on her blog, and she has these posted. So they're free patterns, so they again kind of challenge you and show you new skills. So I like these types of things, because you never know what you're going to get, and it's just fun to do. So I haven't done my block yet, but I'll have it on probably the next video. what I have been working on, since I got the Perfect 10 quilt book, I decided to try out the mint chocolate chip quilt. So that is what this one looks like. And it's all half square triangles, and they're all like X's and O's, you can see. And they're 16.5 inch blocks. So I did the 256 half square triangles, and I used triangles on a roll to make all my half square triangles. So this is all this is what I have left. I actually did 2 of the blocks, but I just wanted to show you that these are all the blocks, or the half square triangles that go into this quilt. So it's going to be a good size. It is 78 by 78, and this is the O block. You can see the O, and here's my X. So I've got 1 of each done, and I think there are 16 blocks altogether. So now that I have all the half square triangles done, this should go fairly quickly. There's sashing in between, and there is a border around it, so it'll be nice when it's done. That took 1 layer cake to make that. Now on to our cross stitch. Last video I showed you I had the love cross stitch for Valentine's Day. Well, now I fully finished that piece, and this is what I made, was a little pillow, and I used some rickrack here and some leftover fabric, which again, if you saw the last video for the big love wall hanging, this is still the same fabric, and this is the back. So I just filled that with crushed walnuts. You can get them at your craft store, or even at the pet store. They have, which is a lot more economical if you go to your pet store to get, I think it's called the iguana litter there. They don't call them crushed walnuts, but it's the same thing. So that's what I did with that one. And last fall I finished one, and it was the October weigh-in by Stitching with the Housewives. And I didn't know what I was going to do with that, so I did come up with an idea to make it into this nice bag. The handles here. So I just took the piece, I cut it out, and I put some batting in behind that. I got this the pattern online, which I'll link below, to make the bag part of it, but then I just had to alter the middle piece here so I could fit in the cross stitch piece. So this is the back. Got a thread. This is the back of it, and it's lined on the inside, so it wasn't difficult to do, but it just made such a pretty bag when it was all said and done. Okay, this is one that it's a work in progress. This is my Halloween Hawk Run Hollow, and I completed the 4th one. So I have that one, that one, that one, and number 4. So I'm going to start down here next. But again, it'll probably take me, I don't know, a couple months before I get all that done, because I think that's pretty much full coverage, this one here. But I did get this one done, so I'll show you my progress. And here we go. The bats in the belfry, I guess what that one is. So that's probably took me about 2 weeks to get that one completed. And the last thing I have, which is a really nice finish, I showed the piece that I dedicated to my grandmother. I went into the framers. I went to Michael's and had it framed, and they did just a superb job. I'm really, really happy with this. So this is the fully finished piece that I got framed at Michael's. I was really happy when I went to go pick it up, because I put the matting on it, and the matting picks up the colors that are in the border that you can see in on the door, the front door of the house. This piece, or this frame, was on sale, thankfully, and cost just over $100 to get this thing completely done. So I was pretty happy with that. Here's a quick tutorial on how to put DMC floss onto a floss drop. This one is one of the Fat Quarter Shop's floss biddies that we carry in the shop. So there is a right way and a wrong way to take the floss out of the skein. As you will see that there's a number on every one of the DMC flosses. So what you're going to do is put it in your hand, just loosely, with the number facing down. Not that way, that way. And you're going to grab the end of it, and you're going to slowly pull out And the reason why it comes out nice and easy is because the way that the floss was wound, it has the fibers going a certain way. So if you try to pull it the other way, it will get tangled. So I'm just going to keep pulling slowly. And as you come to the end, just a second here, you see it kind of comes out. So I'm going to keep that aside. And you can just kind of like hold it, pull it out very slowly. Okay, so it's kind of a mess at one end, but it does untangle itself. So if you put the two ends together, and then we're just going to run our hands slowly across. Now we're just going to kind of unjumble a little as we go. Little by little. Okay. Pull it out all the way till the ends meet up, or you come to the middle. Okay, so keep going. The thing is to go slow so you don't get it tangled. So if you just go slow, the things will just fall out like that. Okay, so when you come to the end, you're going to put those two ends together. And then you're going to pull again till you come to this other end. Put them together one more time. Pull them. And now they're probably about 18 inches long, maybe a little longer. And this is a perfect size when you clip the ends. So you're going to clip these loops like that. Clip, clip. Okay. You're going to hold them all together. You're going to find that center. There's the loop. So what I do, I just feed it into the hole, pull it a little, open it up, take your threads through and pull. Now it's nicely, neatly stored on your floss drop. And to keep track of what color this is what I do. You can buy the DMC little numbers and stick them on here, but I just find this works just as well. So I just cut that number off, take a little piece of tape, and I put it on the number, and I just put it on the back, just like that. And there we go. It's identified as number 310. So there you go. Easy peasy. Thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you next time. As always, keep sewing, keep stitching.